Right, so we're going to do the easy thing now. So we already know how to use the quadratic formula. So x is negative b plus or minus the square root of, whoa, hang on, yeah, b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Good. This is our formula that we're going to need to use today. We should already know it and be very familiar with it. We are going to use it and then do some other stuff. So sometimes we're going to do it exactly how we did it last year, and sometimes we're leaving our answer in surd form. We've already talked about that. So if I'm going to make something up, and if this doesn't work, I'll be super annoyed. Yes, so does mine. All right, so let's do this. Y equals 3x squared minus 4x minus 2. So then x is going to be, what is negative b? 4. All right, so actually what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick a different color and review for us. What's a? 3, because it's the number in front of x squared. What's b? Negative 4, because it's the number in front of x. And what's c? Negative 2, the number on its own. All right, so let's shovel those into our quadratic formula. So we have 4 plus or minus the square root of, right, negative 4 squared, but I don't care about the negative because negative 4 squared is the same as 4 squared. So I'm not going to bother writing it, but you can if you want. Minus 4 times a times c. All right. Now I'm going to leave this in surd form. It's going to be when I multiply it out. Absolutely, it will. This? It's minus. But this is not negative c. This is just c, right? Because I've got minus 4 times a times c. Do you get what I mean? Okay. So this is what I've got. I'm going to simplify this. Last year, we just typed this straight into a calculator. We're not going to do that now unless you, like if the book asks you for a decimal answer, great, type it into a calculator. But if it asks you for surd form, then we're going to simplify this. So what's 4 squared? What's negative 4 times 3 times negative 2? 72. What? What? 24. Negative 4 times 3 is 12 times, negative 12 times negative 2 is positive 24. Yeah, sure it is. And then 6. So then I have 4 plus or minus the square root of what? 40. Thankfully, we can't square root that. I would have been mad if we could. Okay, am I done? Can I do anything else? Yes. What can I do? No, I can't. We're going to leave it, okay? Trick question. We're going to leave it like this. This is our surd form answer, okay? So that is just using the quadratic formula. If you want decimals, type it into a calculator. If you don't, just simplify it and leave it. All right. I mean, you can, oh gosh, do we have to do that actually? I'm not sure if we do have to simplify the actual surd. We don't there. Ah, we do. Damn it. Okay. So we are going to change this. This is an incomplete answer. So root 40, I need to find factors of 40 where oh, maybe I can't do it. I don't think I can do it. No, I can. Okay, so I need to, yeah. So yeah, this is an exact answer. Surd form is exact answers. I need to get factors of 40 where one of those numbers is able to be square rooted. So what two numbers? 4 and 10, right? So if I did 20 and 2, that's useless because neither of those numbers can be square rooted. But 4 and 10 can be square rooted. What's the square root of 4? So this is 2 root 10. So that means I need to rewrite this as 4 plus or minus 2 root 10 over 6. And I can actually do something more with this. Now all 3 terms have something in common. What can I divide them all by? 2, right? So what do I actually end up with? 2 plus or minus root 10 over 3. That is my actual solution. All right, I know that got a little bit complicated. I'm just going to do a couple of surd simplifications with you because, again, this is that thing where AS Maths is like, you need to know surds, but we took it out of the IGCSE course. So useful. So let's just quickly have a look at that. So if I said root 98. How could I simplify this? So what factors of 98 can be square rooted? 2 times what? 2 can't be square rooted. Okay, can one of those be square rooted? Yeah, so I have 7 root 2, right? So if I have root 300, what can I do with that? So what do I get? 10 root 3, okay? So if you've got, so it's not everything can be simplified, but if one of the factors of that number can be square rooted, you need to do that, all right? So that's if it is in surd form, if it is in exact form. Apart from that, it's all the same stuff that you've done before. If the question is an inequality, you've just got inequality signs instead, just like before. Okay, let me just save that. All right, so we are going to do this, but we're going to do it in a slightly, well, actually, we're going to, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to go